Hello, hello. We are live. Happy Friday. How are you? I am so excited to be here. Um, that I'm spitting as I'm talking. Sorry, that was disgusting. Um, Anyhow, in case we don't know each other, my name is Melissa Kellogg Lueck, and I believe entrepreneurship creates freedom for women. And so my name is Melissa Kellogg Lueck. I am a marketing and entrepreneurship coach for women. And I've been an entrepreneur for over 20 years. In fact, I'm celebrating 20 years of being in business this year. So, my friends, I know what it's like. I have been there. And if you want to create financial freedom through entrepreneurship, I can help you. So, that's what we're up to. Let's go, right? I wanted to check in with you today. Happy Friday. It's a day that for me is a celebratory day. I always like to celebrate on Fridays because whatever we celebrate, we create more of. And I know there's things to celebrate. It might not feel like there's things to celebrate. I'll get to that in a moment. But I wanted to just stop by and say hello and check in with you and ask you how it went. How'd it go? How did the first full work week of 2025 go for you? Were you focused? Did you feel clear as you are moving into taking action on your plans and the goals that you have? How are you feeling? Did you feel proactive or reactive? And I think Friday is a great time also to look back and evaluate the week. And so when we evaluate, it really gets us into learning mode, right? And it helps us to learn, take all the lessons that we learned from this week and take them with us into the next week. So think about what worked for you. What didn't work? What did you learn? And what do you want to take? What lessons do you want to take to improve next week? Because that's what it's all about, right? Like continually learning and growing and improving each week. And that's what I'm doing for me. This week was rough. And I know that a lot of you may have experienced this being a rough week. For me, it felt disjointed. I started work on Monday. My kids were still home from school. So that's always a challenge, right? And then Tuesday, the kids went back to school and I was like, all right, I'm ready to roll. And I had a great productive day, got to coach clients and so reconnect with them after some time off over the holidays. And so that was awesome. And then Wednesday, I was sick in bed and I was so mad about it too. And I know it sounds silly, right? But I was like, I'm ready to roll. I want to do and be and create. And here I am lying in bed, just sick as a dog. And so had to reschedule clients. And so that created kind of a, cascade effect of not having control over me feeling and thinking like I didn't have control over my time and my week. And, now I'm down a day and my mind just kind of gets into all kinds of, oh, now we're behind and we're wasting time and all of this stuff. And right. And I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but I want you to know it's completely normal. You're not alone. So I had to really just have that awareness of what was going on for me mentally and just kind of bring myself back. Right. And I'm just looking at my notes because I don't want to, get off track here. So if that was you and your year didn't start out the way you wanted it to, the way you thought it would, it's okay, right? Let's just take a moment and remember that it's okay. It's the 10th of January. It's only the 10th. We're only 10 days in of a 365-day year. We have plenty of time. And whatever happened this week, is lessons for us to take to next week, right? We're not behind. We're not a failure. We haven't, nothing's gone to hell in a handbasket. We're just getting started, and it's okay. And so I love thinking about the lessons that we're taking with us for the week. For me, the big lesson is like, I need to, number one, I did not, because of the way my week started, I didn't take the time to plan out the week and the objectives for the week like I wanted to. And so I need to come up with a better plan for that. My other lesson was in terms of managing my thinking and having that, just practicing that. It's almost moment by moment awareness sometimes of what's going on in our minds. And when we notice those thoughts getting off track, like going back to, and it's so funny because throughout my goal setting and planning event, we talked about, having that plan for when things hit the fan, how are we going to respond, right? Because we always have the ability to respond to the circumstances, respond to the situations, and that is our responsibility. And so as CEOs, we can take the pause and think about, okay, here I am in this difficult situation. How do I want to respond to it rather than react, right? And so I took my clients, my students through this process of creating a plan of how we want to be thinking and behaving when we get punched in the face. I talk about the famous Mike Tyson quote: is everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Right. And so I got punched in the face this week, and I did not handle it according to my plan either. So it's just like, that's the learning for me. And so fortunately, yesterday I had an opportunity to get coached myself, and brought all of this to my coach, and she really helped me to recalibrate and remember, gain that perspective and remember what's really important. And what's really important is to remember what's really important. It goes back to that quote by Stephen Covey in 7 Habits of Highly Effective People that I just had it here, that we got to keep the main thing, that the main thing is to keep the main thing, right? And so when we keep our focus on the main thing, it's not the circumstances, right? Because the main thing, what I like to think about, the main thing is our vision, is our mission, right? That's the main thing, the big goal that we have. And so let's come back to that perspective of one day of being sick or 1 week of things happening that we didn't expect is not going to deter us from that ultimate vision. And so if we keep the main thing, then the circumstances of today don't have to derail us. We can respond to them, right? We have to handle things and respond to them, and then continue on in our work and get back on track. And every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. Every breath is a new breath, right? So however this week turned out for you, let's celebrate what we learned, celebrate the growth that we had, and remember that it's only the beginning. This is only the beginning of the year. It's only the beginning of the month. It's only the beginning of the quarter. We have so much time. We have all the time we need to create what we have been sent here to create. And I really believe that. And so I hope that's encouraging to you on this day, whether this week has been great or not so great, that this is only the beginning, my friends. So I just want to encourage you to think about next week. How do you want to set yourself up for success next week? Taking what you learned from this week, if we're continually getting better and learning, then that is how our mountain of failures becomes our success, right? It's if we're learning from all the things. So Okay. Thank you, Monique. Monique says yes, encouraging. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all being here today. And I hope this has been helpful. And I wish you a fabulous weekend. And I will see you again very soon. Bye.